Do you often find yourself feeling stressed, and have you ever wondered why? We've all experienced that heart-pounding, sweaty-palmed sensation known as stress. But what exactly is it? At its core, stress is the body's way of responding to any kind of demand or threat. When you sense danger, whether it's real or imagined, your body's defenses kick into high gear in a rapid, automatic process known as the fight or flight response. This is stress at its most basic level, preparing you for danger and keeping you alert. Now, stress isn't always a bad thing. In fact, it can be quite beneficial at times. Picture this. You're a caveman and you spot a saber-toothed tiger. Stress signals the body to release a surge of hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol, which ratchet up your heart rate, muscle strength, blood pressure, and sugar levels, sharpening your focus and preparing you for action. So in a situation like this, stress is essentially helping you survive. However, in our modern world, we're not often running from predators. Instead, we're dealing with work deadlines, financial worries, or relationship troubles. And when these non-life-threatening situations cause the body to kick into high gear, that's when stress becomes problematic. Chronic stress, the kind that's constant and sticks around for an extended period, can lead to serious health problems. It can disrupt nearly every system in your body. It can suppress your immune system, upset your digestive and reproductive systems, increase the risk of heart attack and stroke, and speed up the aging process. It can even rewire the brain, leaving you more vulnerable to anxiety, depression, and other mental health problems. So we see that stress is a natural response, but why do many of us seem to get addicted to it? It's a curious question, isn't it? But don't worry, we'll delve into that in our next scene. So stay with us as we explore the fascinating world of stress addiction. Now that we have a basic understanding of what stress is, let's delve into why so many of us seem to be addicted to it. When we encounter a stressful situation, our bodies respond by releasing adrenaline, a hormone that prepares us for a fight or flight response. This adrenaline rush can lead to heightened awareness, increased heart rate, and a burst of energy. For some, this rush can be exhilarating, akin to the thrill one might experience when riding a roller coaster or watching a suspenseful movie. But here's where it gets tricky. Just like with any other high, some people start to crave this feeling. They might start seeking out stressful situations, or even subconsciously creating them, just to experience that adrenaline rush. This, in essence, is what we call stress addiction. But it's not just the adrenaline that can hook us. There's another player in this game, and that's societal pressure. Our culture often glorifies being busy, being productive, being on all the time. We're constantly bombarded with messages that equate being busy with being successful. This can make us feel like we need to be stressed to be successful, to be worthy. It's a dangerous narrative that can feed into stress addiction. Let's not forget about lifestyle factors. In this day and age, we're always connected, always plugged in. It's harder to switch off, to truly relax. This constant state of alertness can contribute to chronic stress and, yes, stress addiction. So you see, stress addiction isn't just about loving the adrenaline rush. It's a complex issue, fueled by biological responses, societal pressures, and lifestyle factors. It's a cycle that can be hard to break, and the consequences can be severe, affecting our physical health, mental well-being, and overall quality of life. Stress addiction can be a vicious cycle, but don't worry, there are ways to break free. Stay tuned as we delve into those in the next segment. Breaking free from stress addiction may seem daunting, but it's certainly possible. Stress addiction, like any other addiction, is a pattern that can be broken, and there are several effective strategies you can employ to do just that. Firstly, lifestyle changes can have a profound impact. This could mean ensuring you're getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet, and incorporating regular physical exercise into your daily routine. These changes help to strengthen your body's ability to cope with stress. Remember, a healthy body promotes a healthy mind. Mindfulness techniques are also incredibly useful. This involves being fully present and engaged in the current moment, rather than allowing your mind to wander to stressful thoughts. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and yoga can all help to foster a sense of mindfulness and calm. It's about taking control of your thoughts, rather than letting them control you. Of course, it's also important to identify and understand your own stress triggers. This is a crucial first step towards managing stress. Is it work that's causing you stress? Or perhaps it's a relationship, financial troubles, or even just a constant feeling of being overwhelmed. Once you identify these triggers, you can start to develop coping strategies to handle them more effectively. And remember, there's no shame in seeking professional help if you need it. Therapists and counselors are trained to help people navigate through their stress and can provide you with valuable tools and techniques to manage it. Don't hesitate to reach out if you're feeling overwhelmed. In conclusion, breaking the cycle of stress addiction isn't about eliminating stress entirely. That's simply not realistic. Rather, it's about learning how to manage stress effectively so that it doesn't control your life. It's about finding balance and giving yourself permission to relax and let go. Remember, overcoming stress addiction is a journey, not a destination. It's about making small, sustainable changes that can lead to a healthier, happier you. And isn't that a journey worth embarking on? Let's take a quick recap of what we've learned today. We began by delving into the realm of stress, a common yet often misunderstood aspect of our lives. Stress, as we discovered, is a natural physiological response designed to help us confront challenging situations. It triggers our fight or flight response, preparing us to either stand our ground or make a swift exit. But as with many things in life, too much of it can become problematic. We then explored the paradoxical concept of stress addiction. It might seem counterintuitive, but our bodies can develop a dependency on the adrenaline and cortisol rush that comes with stress. This addiction can manifest in many ways, from workaholism to thrill-seeking behaviors. The allure of stress lies in its ability to make us feel alive, purposeful, and even successful, albeit temporarily. But the crux of our conversation was about breaking the cycle of stress addiction. It's about understanding and acknowledging that stress is not a badge of honor, but a sign that we need to reassess and reorient our lives. Techniques like mindfulness, exercise, and proper nutrition can help us manage stress levels. Seeking professional help, when needed, can also be instrumental in our journey towards a balanced life. In essence, stress, in moderation, serves a purpose. It's when it becomes a constant, overriding factor in our lives that we must take action. It's about learning to distinguish between productive stress and destructive stress, and taking steps to manage the latter effectively. Remember, it's perfectly normal to feel stressed from time to time, but if stress is starting to take over your life, it's important to take steps to break free from its cycle. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you found this video helpful.